Getting under contract is exciting, but this is where smart buyers slow down. Because the inspection period isn't about finding the perfect house. You've already done that. It's about risk assessment. Thank you, Mr. Kelly Scar, for that one. I love that term. And in Georgia, this is a critical period. All this happens inside of your due diligence time frame. That due diligence period is your protection window. It's the negotiated number of days you have after you went under contract or under binding to inspect, evaluate, negotiate, and decide whether to move forward. Once that window closes, your leverage changes. So we use that time wisely. Once you're under contract, we schedule a professional home inspection. The inspector is going to evaluate your structure, your roof, your electrical, your plumbing, your HVAC or air conditioner, and any major systems. They're not there to scare you. They're there to inform you. And remember what we said earlier in this series. In real estate, clarity creates confidence, and information leads to good, informed decisions. An inspection is not a pass or fail test. It's a strategy session. When the report comes in, we don't panic. We categorize. Minor maintenance, moderate repairs, major system concerns. So let's break it down. Minor items. This is stuff we can usually see when we're walking through the house. Loose outlets, paint, caulking, small fixes. That's home ownership. Moderate repairs, maybe items like an aging hot water heater, or maybe the HVAC needs servicing. Those are often negotiable. Major concerns, these are going to be like your roof is near the end of its life expectancy, structural issues, moisture problems. That's where strategy matters. And here's the key. All the negotiations tied into the inspection must happen before your due diligence period expires. Because once that date passes, you cannot come back and ask to renegotiate based on the inspections. You lost your leverage. So we move thoughtfully, we move strategically, we protect you before that clock runs out. And here's what most buyers do wrong. They either ask for everything or they ask for nothing. Both are mistakes. Smart negotiation focuses on the health, safety, structure, and major system function. I'm going to repeat that again. Your safety, health concerns, structure, and major system function. We prioritize the items that truly impact value and livability. Sometimes we ask for repairs. Sometimes we ask for a credit. Sometimes we renegotiate the price. And sometimes we walk away. Yes, that's part of being strategic. During due diligence, you have the right to terminate if the risk does not align with your comfort level. After due diligence, that option narrows significantly. This is why I call inspections risk assessment. Thank you, Mr. Kelly. Because we're not just fixing problems, we're evaluating whether this house makes sense for you before your protection window closes. Now let's talk leverage. In a hot market, negotiation power may be limited. In a slower market, buyers have more room to negotiate. This is where local market experience matters. You do not negotiate emotionally. You negotiate based on comparable sales, condition, market momentum, and seller motivation. The goal is not to win an argument. Put the ego to the side. It is to protect your investment. And when we get through inspection negotiations successfully, we move closer to the magic words, clear to close. So if you're thinking about buying in the Savannah market, you need to plan for inspections before you ever write an offer. Message me inspection plan and let's talk strategy. And in the next video, we'll break down what exactly happens between the appraisal and closing day. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this information. I love y'all. God bless and have a great day.